No one knew what holding an inauguration during a pandemic or under the shadow of potential violence would look like, but thankfully there were no major hiccups or safety concerns as Joe Biden was sworn in as the 46th President of the United States.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
During the grandeur of the ceremony and day's events, there were of course plenty of smaller moments that still made buzz. So let's take a look at a few of those under-the-radar moments from Inauguration Day, including one important accessory that was used during the oath. The Bible President Biden placed his hand upon as he was sworn in has been passed down through his family since 1893. It was a small moment of tradition in a day that featured some fracturing of sorts from the norm, starting with the absence of the outgoing president, Donald Trump, who became the first president in nearly 2 centuries to skip his successor's inauguration, leaving the day's duties to the outgoing Vice President, Mike Pence, who chose to attend the inauguration. And while Trump had already touched down in Florida by the time the inauguration festivities began, he did follow at least one ceremonial passing the torch activity. Trump left a note for incoming President Joe Biden in the Oval Office, although according to reports he had an aide do this, not himself. That continues a long-standing tradition of previous presidents of both parties. Mike Pence also left a note for his successor, Kamala Harris. Speaking of vice presidents, during this 2021 Inauguration Day, newly minted Vice President Kamala Harris made history as the first Black, South Asian, and female vice president in United States history, a landmark moment that stood in line with the themes of inclusion and accessibility seen throughout the inauguration, including the Pledge of Allegiance delivered by Fire Captain Andrea M. Hall of Georgia, which she also delivered through sign language, a nod to the deaf community.
Republic for which it stands.
And during her performance of This Land Is Your Land, Jennifer Lopez also gave a nod to her heritage by delivering a line in Spanish.
Una nación bajo Dios indivisible con libertad y justicia para todos.
That was this line from the Pledge of Allegiance: "One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." But perhaps the biggest star of the day was Amanda Gorman.
A skinny Black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president.
The 22-year-old from Los Angeles has made quite a bit of history herself as the first National Youth Poet Laureate, an honor she achieved at age 19, and she was chosen specially by First Lady Jill Biden to perform during the presidential inauguration.
We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors.
Through Gorman's inspiring performance in front of past and current presidential figures, the poet activist stole the show, all while pushing a message of hope and resilience that echoed the earlier comments from the 46th President of the United States.
For there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.